That was a wasted Spirit Rush, and that flank definitely not effective.
And now they're even zoned out of their base, so they're at risk of losing a tier 3 tower. At any given point, UL can back off and go for that dragon that's spawning in exactly 2 seconds from now.
Well, let's see what they can do. Ace in the hole comes out, Living Artillery connects. Mr. Riles forced out of the fight. The Equalizer setting a back line for the Unicorns of Love. They've started to peel away. Tower is not down. PowerOfEvil takes some turret shots before he's forced to retreat. MYM is going to be the first one. That's a massive shot from Vardex as Hylissang is using the Soul Shackles to zone Meteor Makers away. Piltover Peacemaker after Living Artillery forces Corey to flash. 1-for-1, Unicorn still on the tower.
Yeah, and I just want to highlight how well Chachi played that fight. If we get a replay later, I want you to watch what he does, what his position is, and what his zone control does for his team.
20 minutes on the clock. Mr. Riles actually taking the hit with the dash, and we see Unicorn securing the tower. Quick draws into that shot. Mr. Riles backs away. Again, low. Unicorn sieging up. We're 20 minutes into the game. They're onto their second inhibitor turret, and all of that poke is just oppressive.
Yeah, and the problem is they need Ahri to flank around, and they need Lee Sin to flank around, but they need the Ahri in the mid for the wave clear. At the same time, they need to dodge spears, bindings, Piltover, Peacemakers, Caitlyn ultimate, like everything they need to dodge, and somehow clear that wave. Look at Rawls, he steps forward to box that wave, but it's one after the other. Beautiful bind by Hylissang, and they're suffering right now. And they're rotating down bottom. It's an open inhibitor. There's not even power to save them. This is getting really hard for MYM.
Mr. Riles needs to go back to tap dance school and learn how to do a two-step because he simply cannot afford eating those skill
like
shots.
A 4-step almost.
A 400 step.
Needs to dodge everything. Here they go.
Equalizer is out. Kikis gets a black shield popped. He is down. Collateral damage. You don't need to dance when you got a shotgun. We do see MYM out in the background. Chachi still on the front line as the inhibitor will get secured by the Unicorns of Love. They've lost one. #worth.
Yeah, and they use the charm. Here's PowerOfEvil going in and kills Corey.
Corey is out. Caustic Spittle plus Living Artillery. It's not over yet as Chachi keeps Horo in place. Unicorns are looking for more targets. They lost Javelins, but they've still got everything else to throw at MYM. And PowerOfEvil has got that Archangels completed. Infinity Edge almost Phantom Dancer for Vardex. Here's the replay.
Yeah, you see just how tanky Chachi is. He doesn't have to care at all. He can just go in anywhere. I think we found your answer, quick shot, to your question. Why did he go back top? I would like to see an Aegis on the side of MYM though. They really need more magic resistance, but Hylissang is landing bind after bind, and again on Valas, forcing the QSS and the counter rumble ulti. Equalizer is out, Vardex gets kicked to safety, Horror's on the front line. We do see Unicorns of Love losing two more. Mr. Riles and Corey untouched in that fight. They continue to push forward, and Unicorns again lose 2 members on the bottom lane. There is super minions pouring into the middle. Let's see what Chachi can do. The spear gets dodged thanks to the hourglass. Teleport coming up from MYM, he cancels it to get the cooldown, and Unicorns losing team fights. And while I think this is really, they're asking for a lot here. They want to backdoor that tower, but if they get that, all the inhibitors are exposed. They could be good for both teams here, depending on how they play it. Well, we need to see how Unicorns can play this one out. Horo is looking, Equalizer comes out, now Unicorns in full retreat. Chachi is on the front line. He's keeping Horo down. The rest of the Unicorns are focusing him out. One more artillery from downtown. PowerOfEvil gets the kill. They've exposed the inhib. Well, we'll see if he can keep that up for Corey. Because as we have to keep pointing out, it's 3 towers to 9. If Meteor Makers have one misplayed team fight, it's over. It's over, and that's the risk that Meteor Makers have to deal with. They do have Baron empowered minions for a little while longer. Unicorns are sieging up. Look at MYM and Horde. They have to start this fight, and then Riles has to follow up. Well, Mr. Riles gets caught up. Corey's low though. Not to use the QSS. Ace in the hole still available. Corey forced away, which means Unicorns of Love securing in him. And there's so much damage coming out from the Rumble ultimate there, especially due to that Liandis. You know, the afterburn is a lot more than people expect. Good bind, but does follow up. Hourglass. Let's see what happens. Collateral damage in the back line. Nothing's been stacked. It's MYM that's down. Unicorns have a minute. This is so smart. They land the bind, but they don't commit on it because they know MYM will punish them, and they walk backwards. And we saw the same in Copenhagen Wolves. They kite backwards and bait MYM in overreaching, and now they might actually be able to finish this game. Hylissang went for the flash bind, did not find a target, but Unicorns do not care. They take another inhibitor and they turn their attention to the top lane, trying to get those double supers in both lanes. We need one more inhib, then we need a Baron buff, and then we can push in all the lanes at once. And this is a win condition for UO right now. But they're threading the needle. Needle is out of mana. Spells are coming back up. Spirit Rush on Ahri is halfway. You know, Rawls is incredibly strong, but they got the inhib. Vardex able to take that one uncontested. Double super minions across all 3 lanes. Unicorns
is coming in from behind, Crepo.
He's Harengar now. He's no longer Lee Sin.
MYM want the fight. Horo's looking. He's found Kikis. Kikis gets caught out. There's super minions in the middle. Is it enough, though? This is the question. Equalizer goes down. Nobody from MYM is following this one up. There's the flash. MYM's got the flame splitter. He throws down the Zhonya's hourglass. Stays alive for a few moments longer. Although Beastmaker doesn't get the damage it wants as Hori dives in. Super minions are on those Nexus turrets. Unicorns of Love want Meteor Makers to fight them. The Nexus turrets are down, both of them. The super minions are on the base. It may be too much to ask as the Unicorns are pushing forward. Look for Bardags to start hitting the Nexus. We do see Unicorns backing away. There are so many super minions. Mr. Isles has 1,000,000,001 targets to focus. And all the pressure on
so hard to deal with. This might be the game, quick shot.
There's no wave clear left as MYM jumps in. He does get one. It's not enough. After 45 minutes, the Unicorns of Love pick up a win.